Celeste Johnson, CelesteJohnson.
And what is your title?
Retired. I, I have many titles.
Okay.
Originally I taught public speaking and coached the debate teams. I taught public speaking at the University of Illinois, and I did that also at the College of New York, where I also coached the debate team. Then I had a deaf daughter. I learned ASL. I became an instructor of American Sign Language, and I was an interpreter for 20 years until 8 hand surgeries canceled that. I also am an advocate for deaf and hard of hearing students and their parents, and I will advocate for parents at IEP meetings and that kind of stuff.
Did you ever teach here at MSU?
No, I'm in Grand Rapids.
Okay. And just tell me a little bit about why you came out today. What was really the sticking point for you?
The sticking point for me was the passel of lies that I've been reading and some of the stuff that has been published. And I've countered that in my own writing, which other people have distributed to the university. But when I realized, after reading the website over and over again, that this was a done deal, why are they telling deaf people and the community that it's not going to be decided until May of this year? It's already done. They closed registration. They put a moratorium on it for the Deaf Ed program starting this semester, so they issued it in November. It's a done deal. And they also did not follow the academic program planning steps for discontinuance of academic programs. They didn't follow that when they closed it.
Now, I just finished speaking to President Simon, and while there's a moratorium, special education in American Sign Language, that's not going to be discontinued necessarily. They're still working on a plan. They're still going to offer classes. Are you against this? I mean, would you like it to be...
That's nice to say, but when I was speaking with the professors who teach in the Deaf Ed program, because of the moratorium that's been imposed, students who are already in the program are quitting. They're leaving. They're afraid they are not going to be able to continue. When the numbers get low enough, they'll be able to justify, saying what they're actually doing.
Now, are the students dropping out, or are they potentially going to be because they're not happy with the way that things are going? I mean, do they not want a certification? Do they not want different components of?
Yeah, they're afraid they won't be able to finish here. They need to transfer to a viable program where they know they can finish.
Okay. So, do you have any options, solutions, other than, I guess, reverting back to what was already there? I mean, do you have?
No, one of the things that really bothers me that Dean Ames has been saying is that the Michigan Department of Ed will take care of it. Well, first she said Eastern Michigan will take over the program. We all knew that wasn't true because this is the only program left in the state that does the sign language component for training teachers. It wasn't until EMU issued a formal statement saying, no, we're not, even though people kept saying, no, Eastern Michigan does oral. They don't do anything with training teachers of the deaf who use sign language. It wasn't until then that she backed off saying that. Right? And it's just been one thing after another. Then she implies that cochlear implants are going to put ASL out of business. I wrote a doggone 7-page paper to the Department of Ed about that. Okay? She has never addressed the issue of the disproportionate negative impact on one of the most vulnerable populations we have, which are deaf children, deaf-blind children, and multiply disabled children. Those children will always need sign language in their education. We'll have to go out of state to get teachers. She said there is no shortage of teachers. Well, that's kind of misdirection. The projected shortage is supposed to hit right after the last one graduates from here. That was issued by Jackie Thompson, the Director of Special Education for the state of Michigan.
Is there anything else you want to add about this issue that we didn't touch upon?
As I said, nothing in here mentions ASL. But we know that it's being closed. This is what I printed from their website. Okay. But the word is that administration is now saying that American Sign Language is not a true language. And I say shame on you. Shame on you, the people who are saying this. Because there is no scholarship involved in that statement. Every piece of published research that we have on ASL by world-class linguists, and if you want their names, I got a paper with them, has shown that American Sign Language is a true, complete language. They can't justify closing this program on truth.
Thank you very much.